watching out for today, Chris Paul.
You know, we focus so much on Chris Paul's offensive abilities, but defensively, he's one of the best point guards in the NBA. Perennially at the top of the list in terms of most steals per game. Very strong for a guy who's maybe not as physically imposing as some of the other guards in the league.
Yeah, he is that. He is deceptively strong and has great anticipation, and if he does pilfer it from you, he knows exactly what to do, whether leading the break for a layup for somebody else or getting to the rim for his own basket. I mean, he can dish or swish. Pick your poison with him.
Look at Indiana. And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Rose kicks to Curry. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. The Pacers pull it in. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
And Kevin, in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up way too often.
Yeah, and that did make things really easy, guys. Nice to get a win. Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
Better safe than sorry. I mean, you got to be sure when you're in traffic.
And the replay, of course, presented by Sprite. What a play. Olajuwon dishes to Durant. Can't get it to go. And Indiana will go the other way with it. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, I spoke with the head coach of the Pacers. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
And thank you, Doris.
And that's his game right there, the determination to get to the bucket. You got to love the mindset.
Curry outside. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Paul. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway.
And check out the bounce.
Oh, bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that? Yeah. All right, showing him off right there. Good move.
What does that even mean, Kevin? Bounce to the ounce? Well, just the one make here early on. 1 for 5 shooting.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Yeah, the fans not happy at all with that whistle.
And the fans, as you would expect, not allowing their feelings to be kept on mute. They didn't care for that one.
And that one's good. 6 points for Steph Curry. The Heat leading by 4. Paul with the ball, and Rose picks him up defensively. Paul goes in. Olajuwon. And an emphatic dunk.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
Well, you know when he goes up with both hands, it's going to go down hard.
Rose against Paul. The 11-footer. Rose, no good.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Paul's got his second bucket of the night. Outside Curry. And the Pacers another 3.
Since the first tip, he's been red hot from long range. He's in the zone right now.
Paul kicks to Thompson. Kicks it to Olajuwon. Gives him the lead pass. Griffin with the steal. Rose with the ball. Chris Paul covering Rose. And that one's good.
Man, he makes a lot of tremendous plays at that end of the court. We see it from him every game.
Paul kicks to Olajuwon. Right up. Rejected by Griffin. Outside Curry. Launches a 3, and the Pacers another 3.
Well, he stepped up this quarter, providing a hot hand to help carry them offensively.
And it's Paul penetrating. It's good on the putback. Olajuwon's got his second bucket.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Now let's take a look back at which teams led the NBA in scoring during the regular year. The Pacers in fifth.
I tell you what, Kevin, they've got to be really pleased with their performance in the regular season in terms of point production. I mean, they found scoring opportunities and made the most of them as a team. The work they've been doing in the offseason has clearly paid off.
Right out of the gate, just filling it up.
Both teams are, guys. I mean, points coming fast and furious.
The Pacers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Pippen against Thompson. From deep. Pippen can't hit. The Heat with the lead. Dishes it to Thompson. Goes right up. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up.
Offensively, just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Can't get it to go. The Heat go the other way with it. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat.
He's definitely showing some real sweet dunking skills here.
Are you kidding me? Oh, my gosh. What a play.
Yeah, that was spectacular.
The drive by Iguodala. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Boy, I tell you what, the D was way too soft right there, like Jell-O. You got to do better than that.
But he's not the kind of guy you want to get in the way of.
No, exactly. He's a hard man to stop coming down the lane, but you've got to have good position before the play starts.
He kicks it to Baylor. Over Horford. And Elgin Baylor, the bucket on the assist by Paul. Baylor's got 6. Pacers trail by 4. Outside Pippen. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Elgin Baylor.
Total domination on the glass by them so far.
Well, the anticipation has been outstanding, exquisite. I mean, it seems like they've got an extra sense as to know where the ball is coming off.
Timeout called the Pacers.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside. And that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
Some changes for Indiana. Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for Anthony. Ginobili comes in for Scottie Pippen, and it's Jackson in for Mike Bibby. Outside Stojakovic, that's good.
Well, another uncontested three there. They got to make some kind of an adjustment. I mean, they're giving up way too many open threes.
Well, the last 5 hoops, 3 have come off wide open three-pointers, Clark. So it's one thing to give up one, but you start giving three-pointers up in bunches, you're in big trouble.
And then Elijah with the dunk.
Ammonia strong finish right there, partner. You hear me? That was ammonia strong.
Yeah, ripped it down with 2 hands.
That's about as high percentage as you can get.
Ginobili with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. The 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
6 points in short order. 2 straight from deep. That's what can happen with the 3 ball.
Yep, you got it going. Nice, clean looks.
Here's Paul. Good work defensively by Horford.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Stojakovic against Baylor. From outside the arc. And it's Stojakovic missing.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Not stop. There's no way to stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he's coming at him like that.
Well, that's right, Clark. Steve, he is a dangerous, dangerous player.
Yeah, especially when he gets to that launching pad right there in the lane. I mean, pretty one-handed finish. That was nice.
He dishes it to Baylor. Iguodala with the steal. Stojakovic against Thompson. There's the triple. And it's Stojakovic missing.
Yeah, he's struggled with his shot this quarter, and he's got to find a groove somehow.
Thompson passes to Baylor. Elijah. Paul goes in. That's good. And it's a 6-point Heat lead.
You know, he got 1 step ahead of the defense on that one. Excellent job.
Ginobili outside. Cans it from downtown. Ginobili's got his second basket of the night.
That's 9 straight points coming off 3 3-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing them. I think they've got to find a way to chase them off the three-point line.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Chamberlain's checked in for Al Horford. And the Heat with some changes. Stolen by Stojakovic. Now the Pacers moving it up. Ginobili leading the charge. Shoots over Bird. And again, it's Indiana converting. West with the ball. Back to Aldridge. They get it back. LeBron kicks to Aldridge. Here's Jordan. And he misses his first shot of the game.
Typically, he's pretty dependable on those open jump shots.
Stojakovic dishes to Ginobili. A 3-ball, and the shot is good. Ginobili's got 11.
They're just giving up a ton of three-pointers.
Yeah, you know, it's tough to close out on a team when they space the floor and they've got guys that can shoot it that way and they got it going, but you got to find a way.
The shot's good from LeBron. The Pacers shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. Ginobili with the ball. Guarded now by Larry Bird. And another shot. And the Pacers tack on 2 more. Here's West. Looking for his first bucket of the game. LeBron left side. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Aldridge. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
He is just so good from that range, guys.
You know, never mind with the height advantage he had there.
Outside Jackson. Launches it. West with some nice D. Here comes Jordan. Right now averaging 21 points a game. Bird's shot is good. Indiana trailing here. Ginobili outside. Feeds it to Stojakovic. Aldridge again to Iguodala. Good look. That's good on the jump shot. Iguodala's got 5. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Oh, look out!
Yeah, and he's such a clutch player, too. Relishes these big moments with the clock winding down, games up for grabs. That's when he tends to want the ball and create something, and more often than not, deliver.
And the other most noticeable thing about him to me is his passing. I mean, he makes things so easy for his teammates. All they have to do is get to the right spot on the floor, and he'll get it to them.
It's West with the drive, and that one's good. And the Heat lead by 2.
You know, it is really hard to miss shots that close to the basket.
Bird against Stojakovic. Here's the 3. Gets it to go. Stojakovic has got 6.
Now, these wide open threes have been their undoing. You have to locate shooters and get a hand up.
Yep, you do, Steve. And even if it means having their assigned defenders stand at home on three-point shooters, I mean, that would be a worthwhile strategy to pursue because you don't want to give good shooters open threes.
Both teams will make substitutions. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Anthony, averaging 19 points per contest. Anthony right side. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. From mid-court, can't hit. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, Steve and Clark, what do you think?
Big boost from their bench there, guys, in that first quarter. They did a nice job coming in and really giving this team a lift.
Yeah, it's a nice attribute to have. Firepower coming off the pine early. That's good stuff.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Indiana, they've got Pippen. Derrick Rose is out there with Ginobili. Then it's Anthony. And it's Griffin in at the center position. The Heat shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And so Paul nails both of them.
Well, you love having him at the line, and he's certainly living up to that reputation tonight.
Ginobili against Durant. Lets it go with the three. And the Pacers another three.
Big mistake not having more defensive pressure on him out there.
The Heat trail by 7. Paul with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. Deflects the pass. Griffin with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. Outside Anthony. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
That's 4 of their last 5 coming from long range. This offense is cooking.
Yeah, it's rolling, really rolling. And defensively, they kept collapsing, Steve, and leaving them open. So now they're in trouble. They're in a real dilemma now.
I'll tell you, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
No good from Ginobili.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
Pacers leading by 10. Outside Anthony for the three. And there's the rejection from downtown. And that one's good. Anthony's got 6 here in this quarter.
This is a very steady performance offensively for him.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And the Heat call time here. Without question, Manu Ginobili displaying his skills today.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Some changes for Indiana. Horford comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Iguodala in for Scottie Pippen. Larry Bird's checked in for the Heat. Jordan comes in for Klay Thompson. Paul kicks to Durant. Jordan covered by Anthony. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Durant. Jordan's got his first bucket of the night. Anthony up on top, guarded by Jordan. Three-pointer, and another three from Anthony.
Starting to build a head of steam here. He had a good first quarter, but it's been even better here in the second.
The drive by Paul. Iguodala with the block. Anthony against Bird. Puts up a three. Rebound by the Heat.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue.
Oh, ridiculous move. Tore it down that time.
Exclamation point right there, guys. That was a strong throwdown finish.
It was, and a little extra face time as it eases off the iron.
Well, it's about self-preservation, guys. Sometimes that's the safest route. Make sure you don't have any bodies or feet or ankles below you, and then calmly let yourself down to the floor.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Sprite. Here's what Miami's going with right now. Aldridge comes in for Elijah Wan. And West subs in for Chris Paul. Aldridge left side. From 13, that falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West.
And he will punish an opponent for giving him that much room from mid-range. He'll hit that all day.
And here's Anthony for three. Another shot. Griffin's shot is off. The Heat trail by 11. Here's Jordan. Goes back up. Here's Bird. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
He has such a great feel for how a missed shot is going to come off the rim. Really plays those angles well. That's exactly why he consistently beats defenders to the ball.
I'll tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
A different look for Miami. Russell, he's checked in for Aldridge. LeBron comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Baylor in for Larry Bird.
Well, that was well read to know exactly where that pass was going.
Yeah, especially on the lob pass, the positioning has to be perfect.
Yeah, as easy a 2 points as you're going to get on the soft alley-oop. That was nice.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Slam dunk by Jordan.
threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, that's good stuff there. He's able to play well above the rim, but the execution really got him that look.
And that one's good, Griffin. And Miami has possession. LeBron kicks it to West. And the basket good. West has got his second bucket tonight.
I like it. He could have gone for the forced finish, but opted instead for kind of a nice smooth finger roll. I like it.
Timeout called the Pacers. Indiana making some changes. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Horford. Bibby comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Steph Curry subbed in for Derrick Rose. And a new group in for the Heat. Olajuwon's checked in for Russell. Durant comes in for LeBron. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. And it's Paul in for West.
2 hands for safety, 1 hand if you want major elevation.
That's right. That's right.
You know you can get up higher with 1 hand. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
It really is true. I mean, you can extend better with 1.
Well, whatever he did, whatever it was, it definitely worked, but
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Stolen by Bibby. And they're pushing it up. Here's Iguodala. Oh!
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great. And Strong with the one-handed jam.
Man, oh man, finishing with flavor.
Yeah, he put something extra on that one. You're right.
and the bench going wild, guys. They love it. What an amazing dunk.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong.
And that one's good by Pippen.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Curry against Paul. Right side Durant. Gathers. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
You could see that dunk coming a mile away. Anytime he gets in that close to the bucket, it's all over.
Pippen for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
Paul goes in, and it's good. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter. Pacers leading by 8. Outside Pippen. Fires for 3. That's good.
They have no answer for him. He's just putting on a dominant display of offense.
The Heat shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. Paul passes to Olajuwon. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Olajuwon's got 14 points. Bibby dishes to Iguodala. Pippen with it. Guarded now by Durant. From the arc. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Thompson, second chance shot, and the rejection by Pippen.
He just hasn't been able to build any momentum in this game. He's got to find something out there.
Outside Curry. The 3 is launched. Rebounded by Elgin Baylor. Baylor's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
That's good. 16 points for him.
Now, they may have to climb on his back to get back into this game.
The 3, Pippen, and the shot is good. And the Pacers lead by 10. And the Heat call time here.
Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Chamberlain's checked in for Griffin. Horford comes in for Scottie Pippen. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Jackson in for Steph Curry. Heat also with the sub. Harden's checked in. Olajuwon. Baylor drops in the layup for 2. Baylor's got 12 points in the game.
Well, he brings a lot to the table, Kevin, that's for sure. And what I look to really is his pursuit of the ball. I mean, he gets you so many second chance opportunities because he anticipates so well, and he plays with a kind of a fearless aggressiveness.
And Steve, you know what? He's a forceful finisher too. I mean, that's something you can't help but notice. I mean, he'll plow right through a defender to throw one down if he has to.
The Pacers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Jackson hits both of them.
And this is how you build a lead and protect it. I mean, be tough and get to the free throw line.
Yeah, they've dialed up the attempts here in the second quarter. And you said it, Steve. I mean, they've been the aggressors. They've been in attack mode the whole way.
Baylor gets the bucket.
I think they've got to keep getting him the ball. When he's going like that, he's in the zone right now. Perfect from the field. You've got to continue to milk the hot hand.
Fires the 3. Jackson misses.
Strange trend here, guys. They're totally controlling the glass, but they still trail.
You get the feeling that one is going to correct. Either they'll lose their edge on the glass or catch up in points sooner or later. We'll see.
Ginobili outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Ginobili's got 17 now.
I tell you what, he'll be quite contented to sit out there beyond the arc and knock down shot after shot if they're going to play defense like that. Tighten it up out there.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Well, we've got a chance. Let's now take a look at the regular season's slickest passing teams. The Pacers 4th.
You know, sometimes it's tough to give up the ball to a teammate, but the good teams do it. They don't settle for just a good shot. They're looking for the best shot. And these guys have been unselfish all season long.
Larry Bird's checked in for Miami. Jordan comes in for James Harden. Paul against Jackson. From 15 feet away, good. 14 points for Chris Paul.
Kind of been their bread and butter here tonight, that mid-range shot.
Yeah, you know, and living by the jump shot so far, they're living luxuriously and lavishly.
Outside, Ginobili kept alive. Chamberlain kicks to Bibby. Ginobili outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Shoots over Olajuwon. And Chamberlain gets it to go on the assist by Ginobili. The Heat trail by 9. Now Paul. 14 points for him. And some changes here for the Heat. Aldridge comes in for Olajuwon. And West subs in for Chris Paul. It's West with the draw. That's good. West has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Chamberlain, the pass to Ginobili. The tray. No good. The Heat go the other way with it. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Aldridge.
Oh, get it!
Oh,
Watch out now.
Oh.
Did you see that?
Oh, we got to see that one again, guys. We've got to see that again.
I need a replay. I'm not sure what I just looked at.
Fires from the line. It's hauled in by Bird. Bird's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Indiana making some changes. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Horford. Stojakovic comes in for Mike Bibby. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jackson. And Miami with a change here, too. LeBron, he's checked in for Baylor. The Heat have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And both free throws good for West.
Now some nice work in this quarter, finally being aggressive and getting to the free throw line.
And trying to battle back, that's the way to go. I mean, you take your opponent out of their rhythm, and then you extend the game. What a night so far for Jerry West. He has 8 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
Well, you can't discount what that's meant to this team. I mean, he's helped their cause with his passing, and it's really given his team a nice groove.
And he makes both free throws.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Anthony up on top, covered by LeBron. The 3, Carmelo Anthony, and that's good. Anthony's got 18 points in the game.
Tell you, they might have to make a defensive adjustment. They can't give him that kind of a look from beyond the arc.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. Russell, he's checked in for Miami. Indiana leading. Anthony left side. And Anthony gets double teamed. Here's Chamberlain. Gets it to go. Chamberlain got 4 points now in the quarter. 36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game. In the bonus, we'll go to the free throw line. The Heat have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Pippen comes in for Stojakovic.
Well, that's just about what you'd expect from this squad. The strong free throw percentage as a team, rearing its head again tonight.
And here's Anthony for three, and that one's good. Anthony's got 21 in the game.
He's having one of the best shooting days that I can remember from outside. He's on pace for some kind of record.
Ginobili against Jordan. Back to West. Over Rose. Here's Bird. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Bird's got 6 points.
Excellent job carving out space under the glass to make that putback possible.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. Pacers out in front.
Now, presented by Sprint.
What unbelievable.
Welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup.
Melo having a terrific game. He's got 21 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of just how many of those he's hit.
So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Baylor is out there with Durant, and there's Klay Thompson, then it's Chris Paul, and it's Olajuwon in its center. Here's Paul. Passes to Thompson. Jacks up a three. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one. Curry against Thompson. Takes the three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Oh, it didn't take long to get those 3 points back.
Nope. An immediate answer right there. Right back at you.
Paul goes in. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They've led by as many as 14 points. It's Curry outside. Count the bucket. And it's an 8-point Pacer lead.
Hot start for this club coming out of halftime. That's 3 in a row now.
Out to Thompson. Here's Olajuwon. Thompson. And at last, they get one to fall. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter. Thompson against Curry. Shoots the three, gets the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 9.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
The Heat have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Poked away. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Takes a three. Here's Chamberlain. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Jackson with it. Baylor picks him up. From past the arc. Here's Griffin, and he lays it straight in. Griffin's got his second bucket of the night. The Heat trail by 11. And Thompson kicks to Paul. And the foul on Derrick Rose. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Heat call time here. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Some changes for Indiana. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Jackson. Pippen comes in for Steph Curry. And it's Stojakovic in for Derrick Rose. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Paul working against Stojakovic. And it's Paul missing. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 13-5 run here. Stojakovic with it. Chris Paul covering. There's the three. Stojakovic, and that's good. Stojakovic has got 9.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Back to Durant with the lead pass. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Durant. Durant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They can't seem to stop anybody inside.
They got to know that if they don't make life tougher in the paint, the opponent is just going to keep going there. I mean, it's not like they'll get tired of all these in-close opportunities.
The drive by Olajuwon. And that is good. 18 points for him.
Well, and you love the way he searched for good shots all game long.
Pippen with it. Baylor picks him up. Offline with his three.
And again, iffy shot selection there. Defenders draped all over.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
Well, if anything, Thompson has been an even better shooter in the pros than he was in college. Maybe because people aren't focused on him as much offensively. But he has a beautiful stroke, and he's a deadeye from the three-point line.
But Steve, even when he's closely guarded, he has the confidence and focus to knock it down. High post shot. Paul with the buckets. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pacers leading by 9. And here's Stojakovic. 12 points for him. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And if their last 5 makes, all have been from long range.
Yeah, and the defense has not done a good job of pressing in and denying. I mean, they're hanging back, playing on their heels. They're not being the aggressors here, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
Fires from deep. Rebound by the Heat. Thompson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
As great as they've been on the board so far, they just haven't found a way to get out on top.
Yeah, but if they continue to rebound, they can put together a little run here and cut into this lead.
Gets it to go.
It's a good thing he showed up today because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
Outside Pippen. This one for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Paul kicks to Thompson. And it's blocked by Chamberlain. Iguodala with it. Baylor picks him up. Iguodala, no good. The Heat trail by 8. It's Durant with the drive.
Using his strength nicely there to ensure the rebound. Good work.
Timeout called the Pacers. So an entirely new grouping now for Indiana. Al Horford, he's checked in for Griffin. Anthony comes in for Chamberlain. Manu Ginobili's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And Mike Bibby is subbed in for Stojakovic. The 3 from Anthony. That's good. Anthony's got 24.
Tell you what, he's draining the 3 ball at will, guys.
Yeah, he is, and they've got to find a way to get out there on it. Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes. Guys, he's been a go-to guy for him. I mean, and the pressure's going to continue to build on him the longer they're in this hole.
It's Ginobili outside, and the Pacers another 3.
What a half they're having from beyond the arc. It's getting ridiculous.
And there's no reason they shouldn't keep attacking from out there. I mean, they've got it going on in a big way now.
For three, gets it to go. Ginobili's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, you have to play him tough. He's just too good.
Goes for the alley-oop. And finished off by LeBron.
Now that's how you execute an alley-oop there, fellas.
And with an exclamation point, too, on the finish, throwing it down hard.
What a terrific play on both ends.
Ginobili with the ball. Guarded now by Larry Bird. Off target with the open look.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
Anthony against Jordan. Beyond the arc. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 27 points.
Well, with a dead-eye shooter like him, it takes more than average defense to put a stop to it. It takes great defense, and even that might not be enough.
And the Heat making a change here. Russell's checked in. Here is Russell. Now the pass to Jordan. Over Iguodala. And it's... Jordan, that time on the assist by Russell. 8 points for Jordan. And Bill Russell slams it in.
He's short for the center position, but he makes up for it with tremendous leaping ability.
Ginobili up top. 23 points in the game. The offensive rebound. Here's Horford. Up and in on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 10.
Defensively, you want to keep the ball as far away from the hoop as possible.
Yeah, because he's too good inside, Steve. I mean, he'll make you pay every time in there.
I'm sure they'd like to get more shots like that one.
Pacers shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Ginobili with the 3. That doesn't go either by Ginobili. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Jumps up. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Chamberlain's checked in for Iguodala. Curry comes in for Al Horford. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Mike Bibby. Here's Rose. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. Olajuwon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Thompson kicks to Paul. He feeds it to Thompson. Now Olajuwon inside. And good on the basket. Hook it. Olajuwon's got 20 points.
Attacking the paint again and again.
You know, they're getting whatever they want. I mean, 8 straight points coming inside.
Here's Curry with the 3. The rebound by Jordan. Jordan's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Another board, just continuing to add to that big rebound margin.
And it's a bit ironic, guys. I mean, you would think the score wouldn't be so close the way they're dominating the glass. But this one is still in the balance.
Still trying to get into the swing of things here offensively. It just has not happened for him here.
Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, very competitive action. I agree with you, Clark. I mean, this one could come down to the last few minutes the way it looks.
Shot's good by Anthony.
Tell you what, once he gets going like this, forget about it.
Well, he's in the zone, Steve. I mean, you've been there. Every time he touches the orange, he's looking to score.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. The Pacers making a change here. Pippin's checked in. The Heat also with a sub. Baylor, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. Pacers shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. The dish to Pippen. Baylor with the steal. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity.
Boy, that happened fast. Just the immediate bucket off the steal.
Well, one of the things they have is the ability to score quickly after a turnover.
Anthony drawing the double team. He passes to Ginobili. That 3 off the mark.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
Not true. The defender shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry. And we have seen the intensity pick up big time here in the second half.
Well, you can feel the desire from both teams that they really want to win this one.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Ginobili dishes to Carmelo. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Tries it again. And deep. Pippen drops it in. Pippen's got 17.
Great move to get to the bucket and lay that one in. He's got the softest touch around the basket. Impressive.
Stolen by Pippen. Now the Pacers moving it up. Stops. Pops. Can't get it to go. And Miami the other way now. The feed to Durant. Thompson passes to Olajuwon. And the shot is good. Olajuwon's got 6 in the quarter.
Got to be very careful with this team. They can be really strong inside if they get good position.
Well, you give up that kind of deep position, Steve, you're done. It's over.
It's Curry outside. Miami grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Thompson kicks to Durant. That drops. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, the pace has been relentless. These guys have really been pushing it up, fellas.
They're getting a lot of transition buckets, really pushing the ball in the fast break here, guys.
Curry outside. Another miss by Curry. The Heat leading by 6. Thompson dishes to Olajuwon. Kicks to Thompson. Elgin Baylor on the wing. And another basket for Miami.
Well, another hoop there. They're playing well.
Looking to add to this cushion, and that's just what they've done, I think.
Ginobili outside. And he beat the buzzer. But it's no good. And as we end... Welcome back. It's time for the fourth quarter and time to check in with the fourth member of our team, Doris Burke, to find out who had the Sprite uncontainable game. Doris?
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Heat put together, they get the Uncontainable Game Award. With a... Oh, my goodness.
What a huge play.
When the big fella goes up like that, you better get out of the way.
And that last replay courtesy of Sprite. Here's Bird. The shot's good on the assist by West. And the Heat lead by 8. Timeout called the Pacers. Some changes for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Pippen. Iguodala comes in for Manu Ginobili. It's Stojakovic in for Derrick Rose. And then for Miami, Kevin Durant's checked in for Bird. Klay Thompson comes in for Baylor. And it's Paul in for West. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, the head coach for the Pacers, had some instruction for his guys during that break. He said, guys, for a team with our firepower, we're playing way too tight. We need to push the ball up the floor, get out in transition, and get those easy baskets. We can do this.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Stojakovic missing.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, big margin for them in the rebounding department. They've completely dominated the boards here.
Here's Iguodala, and it's Miami with the rebound. Paul kicks to Olajuwon. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
A good night for Hakeem Olajuwon. He's got 12 rebounds, and he's gotten his hand on 1 shot for a block.
Well, it was a terrific play he made on that block. And well, those are the kinds of little plays, Clark, that generate extra possessions for your team. They can add up.
Baylor, he's checked in for Miami. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And that one's good.
And I'll tell you what, they might want to pay a little more attention to him defensively than they did on that last trip.
This is to Thompson. On the wing. Good. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Stojakovic with it. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
How about the field goal percentage shooting this half, guys? It's gone through the roof.
Ball kicks to Thompson. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. That's good. 15 points for Jordan.
Well, of the two teams offensively, they've been more oriented towards those mid-range shots.
Yeah, Steven, they're focused on getting open quality looks, whether it's from behind the arc or inside the arc, and right now it's been more inside the arc.
Now Olajuwon inside. He digs the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
You know, when he plays well, generally the team does too, and it's exactly what we're seeing here today.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
You know, even though he's bite-sized compared to the big man on the floor, he's done some really tall work.
Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow.
Not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but he goes to the reverse.
You gotta be kidding me. That was awesome.
Yeah, just outstanding.
It's stolen by Olajuwon. Paul against Stojakovic. Paul outside. He gets to Baylor. Griffin's there. And Baylor throws it down.
Man, offensive execution has been the story here. Just playing beautiful basketball.
And guys, you can see it in their advantage in field goal percentage. I mean, you get high-quality shots, you're usually going to shoot well. They're playing outstanding basketball.
Just an unbelievable display of offense here today.
Well, it seems like every shot that goes up finds its way to the hoop. I mean, every player is sharp and on target.
Some changes for Indiana. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Jackson. Ginobili comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Steph Curry subbed in for Peja Stojakovic. Here's Thompson. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Pacers trail by 9. Outside Anthony. From deep. Count that one. Anthony's got 33 points. The Heat have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. He dishes it to Olajuwon. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 5 assists tonight. Ginobili the pass to Carmelo. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Tell you what, he's had an excellent game, and they're going to have to continue to rely on him if they're going to come back.
Paul against Curry. Paul dishes to Thompson. Shoots over Curry, and it's Thompson again missing. The Pacers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. The three from Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 39.
When you're hot, you're hot. This is unbelievable.
Paul against Curry. Paul outside. Gets it to go. Paul's got 26. Pacers trail by 4. Outside Anthony. Here's the three, and that one's good.
He's been hot here in the fourth, contributing big at the right time.
Well, he's basically hitting everything he's throwing up there. 4 for 4 shooting here in the quarter.
Jordan kicks to Paul. Tries again, and Olajuwon finishes inside. Olajuwon's got 14 points now in the second half.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
And Anthony gets double-teamed. Ginobili. Back to Anthony. To tie it up. Elgin Baylor pulls it in. Baylor's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Feeds it to Jordan. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Now it's a 5-point Heat lead.
Coming up big now. He's made every shot he's taken this quarter.
Anthony up on top. He's guarded by Olajuwon. The three-pointer, no good. Now here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Indiana. Anthony's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Ginobili outside. Puts it up. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
There he goes again, that lower body root canal, clearing out space under the offensive glass.
Yeah, that is an area he absolutely excels in. Dentistry or not.
Does he need Novocaine for that?
Curry with it. Baylor picks him up. And Steph Curry gets the three. Curry's got 14 points now in the second half. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Jordan. And stolen by Chamberlain. Pass to Curry. To take the lead. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Olajuwon. Nice second effort. Good job staying with it. Olajuwon's got 32 points.
That's another fast break score against them, and they just aren't getting back on D in transition. They've got to sprint back and find the ball.
Well, and at the very minimum, push the ball at the other end as well. I mean, if they're going to score on you in transition, you got to try to do the same thing at the other end.
Timeout called the Pacers. Hakeem Olajuwon with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Chamberlain. Horford comes in for Blake Griffin. Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Iguodala in for Steph Curry. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Heat. Here's Iguodala. Nice D from Durant.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Pacers trail by 4. Outside Pippen. Takes the three. There's the bucket. Good. Pippen's got 20 points.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Paul with the ball, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Gets the bucket. 28 points for Chris Paul. And the Pacers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Iguodala, the pass to Stojakovic. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Paul kicks to Baylor. Over Stojakovic. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Pippen. Pippen, a screen on Paul. Stojakovic with the three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They've done a great job of controlling the boards in this one, Kevin. Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played, inside. I mean, if you can go over the top like that, you've got a great advantage.
Paul against Ginobili. Paul kicks to Baylor. Shoots over Pippen. They get the rebound. Olajuwon hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Olajuwon's got 18 points now here in the second half. Ginobili up top for the three. And yes, sir, that one drops. Here's Paul. Paul left side. Gets it to go. Paul's got 30 points.
He's really been the focus of their offensive game plan. And he's come through for his team as they've built this lead.
Iguodala dishes to Ginobili. The three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And that is clutch shooting, making the most of his opportunities here in the fourth.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're in front by 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. And Clark, as you were saying, even though it's close, they really have had inside presence.
Right as always, partner.
Some changes for Indiana. Chamberlain's checked in for Horford. Anthony comes in for Stojakovic. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Here's Thompson. And it's blocked by Rose.
Nothing's working for him here. He's just really struggling to find the basket.
And there's the pass to Chamberlain. He feeds it to Ginobili. Clock at 6 to take the lead. Paul grabs the board. Heat shooting extremely well here lately, around 61% in the fourth. Durant the pass to Thompson. For three, the basket good off the assist from Durant. Thompson's got 20 points.
The defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know he typically delivers in the clutch.
Pippen for three. This ball grabs the miss. Heat shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Baylor. And the Heat lead by 6.
There's that transition offense. It's been big for them in this game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, that's what they've had working for them. Speed. They've upped the tempo whenever they've had the chance.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
How about the night Will Chamberlain is having? 8 rebounds and 2 blocks. He's doing all the things you can ask of a player in the low post.
Oh, the blocks, the rebounds. It's incredible what he's done here. Yeah, disappointing trip to the line, even though it was just... Oh, how about that basketball, man?
Beautiful.
Wow. And they add to this lead, trying to close this game out.
I think it would take a lot of luck and maybe then some. I mean, might be time to pack this thing in.
Outside Anthony. Nails it! And now they trail by just 4. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. Here's Paul. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Boy, solid. Those are important free throws, guys. Give them a little cushion for that lead.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game time. And Anthony gets double teamed. Shoots the 3. Miami grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And the Pacers call time here. They're behind by 8. 9 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Well, talk all they want, but I just don't see a way for them to get back into the game here.
You know what? I don't know if there's a 10-point play out there. And that being the case, this one is over.
And so it's Miami winning this one.
The Heat